In harsh, windy conditions in the bitter cold, turn to the Outdoor Research Stormtracker heated gloves. These are a pretty lightweight softshell glove that offer a lot of protection from wind in those bitter cold temperatures. They also have an integrated heating system. The standout feature here is the Ulti-Heat technology, which Outdoor Research has put a lot of development and research into that Ulti-Heat heating element. With these gloves, you do get 2 rechargeable packs, one for each glove. These are lithium-ion rechargeable batteries, and it comes with the adapter to the wall outlet. So you just plug them in there, plug them into the wall outlet, and you can recharge these batteries. It's very important that you charge them 100% the first time you charge them, but after that, since they're lithium-ion batteries, you can charge them at any state. You do get, with the wall outlet, you get 3 different adapters, one for the US, one for the UK, and one for Europe. So you can certainly use these in different parts of the world. And that standout feature really is the Ulti-Heat. When you're done recharging your batteries, there's a little pouch right here, a zippered pouch that you simply connect to the battery. Make sure you have a good connection there and then tuck it away. This allows you to have that extra heat. So when you're out on those bitter cold days, those windy days, climbing, mountaineering, anything you can throw at them, these are going to give you that extra added heat that you need. There's one push button here, and it's really convenient. The battery pack goes right on the wrist, so that's not going to get in the way of any of your hand there. And then the push button is right on top of your wrist. In order to turn them on, you just need to hold it in for a couple seconds until you see that red light come on. On the red setting, they're going to last about 2.5 hours. That's the highest setting. If you hit that button again, you have the yellow, and that is a medium setting. It's going to last about 5 hours. And then you hit it again, and there's the green setting. That's the lowest setting, and that's going to last about 8 hours. And to turn them off, you just need to hold that button in for a couple seconds until the light goes off. So if you are going to be out for long days in the backcountry and you know you're going to need to have it on that highest setting, you can purchase other battery packs separately, and that way you can change them out and keep it on that high setting. So certainly take those time frames into consideration before taking these out into the backcountry. For a more technical and in-depth review of how to charge, how to use, and how to care for your Ulti-Heat technology gloves, certainly check out our separate video on Ulti-Heat technology. The rest of the glove has its own set of technologies that are really great in their own right. You've got windproof wind stopper material. This is soft shell material on the top of your hand. And so in those conditions where you're going to have a lot of wind, that's really going to protect you there. These gloves are insulated with Primaloft synthetic insulation. It's a 60-gram insulation, so you certainly get some lightweight warmth there. And you also have a nice liner on the inside to give you a little bit more warmth, but if you do start to perspire, it's going to wick away that sweat. It's pretty weather resistant, although these are not waterproof gloves. They're more meant for those alpine conditions when you're not necessarily going to be in contact with a lot of snow, but you're going to be in contact with a lot of wind, and really cold wind at that. So you're going to be protected there. You have an overlay of some really durable materials, leather, and even some rubber there. Areas that will come in contact with gear, come in contact with ropes, and that kind of thing. If I turn this over, you've got flexible goat leather on the palm. This is really flexible but also very durable. And even the shaping here of the glove, it's already hand shaped. So it doesn't take a lot of break-in time. It's very, very flexible, and it comes in at a pretty low weight as well. Down here on the wrist, you do have some stretchy material there, so it fits really well. You've got a glove attachment, so you can attach it to the other glove. If you have it stored away, you won't lose track of both of them. And then you do have some extra overlays here on the top. So this fits really well over top of a jacket or underneath. You can cinch it down. There's a zipper right here, so when you put the glove on, it goes on really nicely. You have a nice pull tab there, and then you can just kind of cinch it down with that zipper on the side. So as you can see, they are a pretty lightweight glove. In the coldest of conditions, when you're out in the wet and snow, this may not be the best option. There are certainly other Lucent heated gloves, but these are great for those really windy, really cold conditions where you just need an extra bit of added heat to keep your hands nice and warm for the entire day. They're the Outdoor Research Stormtracker heated gloves.